Hi guys, I'm back. Got about 15% on the battery. Sorry for the constraints, but I'm stranded out in the middle of the mangoes on a beach, okay, here in Palawan in the Philippines. So I'm just going to end up with this video now in this series. There's 14 videos in total. This is going to be the 15th video, okay? So in the previous video, I asked for a little bit of feedback, okay? I haven't yet viewed that yet because all these going up in quick succession. Okay, in this one, I want to speak about income streams, okay? So the idea that you have a job and you have one income stream in the modern day world is suicidal. Now, you may be on, let's pick a figure, 20 grand, 60 grand, 100 grand, whether it's dollars, euros, or whether it is pounds, okay? You might be high flower, 120, own your own company, £250,000 a year, £1 million a year, dividends, stuff, blah, 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 whatever, wherever you are right now, this minute, whatever your situation is, whatever you've got, absolutely fantastic, great. You've got that because you've achieved it, because you warrant it, because you, earned it, okay? But here's the thing. Can you pack a bag today, walk away, jump on a plane, and get away from your business, whether you own the business or whether you're working for a business, and go away and live on your terms for 6 months? Because that's ultimately where and what freedom is. Now, you might be saying, oh, it's bullshit, oh, that's not reality, you need to start living in the real world. I'm living in the real world, guys. I'm living in the real world, okay? I don't have a job, okay? I don't need a job. I'll never work in a job. I'll never work for anybody else, okay? Because we create systems and platforms. Now, I'm not 100% there yet, because I'm working on the back end stuff. I'm creating a lot of content, writing some stuff, writing a book, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the whole idea, okay, well, I'm not quite there yet. You know, there's some investments coming out very, very soon because we've taken the time to study and put some money into the investment. So they'll come out, they're coming to fruition as well. So they'll create some income streams, and then we can create some more passive income streams. But if you're relying on one income stream, the job, okay? So you go to work, you work 5-6 days a week, you wait for your salary to come in, you wait for your pension to come in, you wait for your wages to come in, okay, and then you pay all your bills, and then you live your life on what is left. And that is suicidal. And this is a big problem where people are struggling in the financial part of what we talked about, the health and the relationships piece, because they've not yet adjusted with the new mindset, okay, about multiple income streams. Now, there's a lot of you out there that can give a hell of a lot of advice on things like property portfolios and cash flow and all of this type of stuff. And that's what you need to look at designing and sharing your content on the subject knowledge that you understand. There's a lot of people out there that are already ahead of the game, ahead of me, okay? Got multiple income streams, passive income flowing, they're living out in whatever, living the dream wherever, you know, and you need to share your content in who you are and how you've achieved it, because it's no point you keeping all this shit to yourself, okay? And I don't really want to know about you drug dealers, okay, that are making shitloads of money on the back end of some, you know, to the detriment of other people's lives and that. I don't want to hear about that shit, right? You're just a fucking idiot, okay? So get your message out there, you know, underneath here, how many income streams you've got. You know, some people think that income streams going on to online casinos and, you know, oh, God, I made a couple of grand, made this, you know, professional poker players and all that lot. Whatever floats your boat, whatever flicks your switch, whatever tickles your fancy, okay? How many income streams you got, you can share that down here. And if you've got one, i.e. just the job, then you need to start thinking about what's going on in your life, all right? Because that's old adage, right? That's an old way of thinking. One income, oh, but I wouldn't know what to do and I don't this. I'm self-taught in absolutely everything I do. Everything. I've taken the time to learn the modern day skills. You know, I can knock up a website, I can knock up a web page, I can knock up a sales funnel, I can knock up a marketing campaign. I could, in relatively quick time. You know, 5 years ago, it'd probably take me a couple of weeks, but I'm pretty confident I could have something up and running within half a day, okay? Now, that's not what I'm on about. I mean, this is because I got a grip of this through my knowledge and understanding that you need to have multiple income streams. You know, you need to have systems in place so that if you ever lose your job, you know, you need to carry out the what-if test right now. You know, what if it all went wrong? What if I lost my job? What if my relationship fell apart? What if I got an incurable disease? What if I lost the capacity to go out and have a job? And many of you have, you know, many of the veteran community find themselves in these situations and positions where, you know, they've had their life shortened, losing limbs and all the rest of it. But majority of people, okay, can still get online. They're listening to this video now. You're on Facebook, you're doing shit. And if you can do that stuff, then you have the ability to create and generate multiple passive income streams, right? Now, part of the Creating Wealth Together program, which is not finished yet, is taking you through all of this stuff. I'm not talking about, you know, somebody coming in and teaching you how to do Facebook ads. And I've learned the hard way, the long way. I'm talking about me instructing and teaching you, okay, how to create passive income streams, okay, and how to do different bits and pieces. Like I said, I've got my trickles coming in, my bits and pieces, my areas are sorted out, you know, things are happening. I've got a marketing plan in place, you know, and I live in a place where I don't actually need that much money, so effectively I'm financially free, but not where I want to be. You know, there's a few areas and a few issues, that thing, but the mindset, so the preliminary mindset for you today to start thinking about, how can I add another income stream? Now, I don't mean exchanging time for money. I don't mean coming in from your work at 8 o'clock at night and picking up your ladder and going and doing a window cleaning round, right? Because that's just an exchange of time for money, and that's going to take away the time with your family and your children. That's not what we're on about. We're on about passive, automatic income streams that you set up once, okay, and then you crack on and live with your life. Now, it used to be called the old laptop lifestyle, right? And then that kind of got a lot of bad press because people were just talking shit. They were taking videos on vacation. They were doing this, hiring houses, hiring cars and all this shit, yeah? And there's a lot of fake crap out there. There's a lot of freaking bullshitters out there. A lot of people don't have a proper backstory. There's a lot of people that have got no accountability, and you just need to be careful, because really none of it matters to you, because that's their shit, their story, their stuff, their life, and it's not your life. But if they're saying they've got 5, 10 income streams and you've only got one, then you still have to go on the journey to work out how you're going to create more, okay? Now, there's not one person out there listening to me speak that couldn't make use of an extra couple of thousand a month, okay? Now, this is what I want you to think about. If you set yourself a plan, as we spoke about in the early videos, to get yourself out the rat race, the 9 to 5, and create yourself free, set yourself free, you know, both financially and in the freedom sense, living the life of your dreams where you want to do, then that starts today. Because if you start today, then in 3 years' time, 5 years' time, you'll have achieved that. You'll have achieved that. And I'm just checking the battery there. You'll have achieved that, and you'll be bloody chuffed that you started, or you got started today, okay? So have a think about that, put down some ideas at the bottom, and I don't want people scamming the post, because at the end of the day, most of the stuff that a lot of people are doing is just bullshit, right? Oh, I'm earning £1,000 a day doing this, Bitcoin and all that crap. Yeah, I've got cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I've done day trading. I've done all that stuff, right? It's there, made some money off it, got investments, got all this stuff, yeah? Longer term investments, done a bit of stock, done a bit of trading, done a bit of Forex, done a bit of this, you know? But a lot of that stuff is fly by night. And if you're teaching this stuff, and if you're doing this stuff, and you're making great money, and you know that you could help somebody get out of a financial struggle maybe, then get on here and get your channel sorted out and get your message out there and start teaching and helping and saving people's lives, okay? I've been Al Grant from Palawan in the Philippines, okay? Peace and love to you all, and I'm going to speak to you real soon, probably on another day, another location, okay? Catch up soon.